What up, folks? I'm Ultrazone to have a review of the Transformers 1 Prime Change, I think that's called, Prime Change series, Prime Changer series, Orion PAX, Optimus Prime Orion PAX, that's right, my zillions, Prime Changers, there it is, Prime Changers, which was like, kind of like the basic line of Transformers, not studio series, but not like the kitty stuff. So yeah, it's like a cool line. I picked up a couple in Rise of the Beast, like ones, and this is the only one I got from Transformers 1 was this guy, and I only picked him up because he was like dirt cheap at Walmart, so I was getting something else, and I threw him in there for free shipping, and he was really cheap, like ridiculous, like half off or something, or even more than that. So I could not say no to that because it is Optimus Prime, and I love me some Optimus Prime. And hopefully, if I can find it, we'll compare this to the Studio Series one we did review last year. So without any further ado, let's get to this review. And here's our little Optimus out of the package. And how small is he? Well, here's our size comparisons right now. There is the Studio Series version of the Transformers 1 Optimus, and this is the Takara like DX version. So yeah, he's pretty small. And for a couple more Optimi, here is the Devastation Optimus, which was tiny in itself, and our Commander class Optimus. That said, I actually really like this guy. He comes with a really nice version of the Energon axe. There's actually blue paint in there, which is kind of neat. And then in a move I've never seen before, and I don't think the Studio Series version or the DX version did this, but they sculpted the hand over the axe on the effect part. That is awesome on the weapon, accessory, whatever. And you know, you fit it in the same as a normal weapon, you know, in his hand, and you can pull that out, obviously. But how cool is that? Like, it just becomes his hand. That is so neat. Yeah, I absolutely love that. I mean, that's about the coolest thing I've seen, personally. But then again, I don't know if they did it before, because I don't have it handy. But even if it is, kudos. It's still good to see it on this small figure. The sculpt work is pretty good. The arm looks pretty good. You got paint right there, which is awesome. You have blue paint across the chest there, and then you got the gray and yellow paint there. It's almost silver and gold. Can we sing it? Sure, silver and gold somewhat. But sculpt work is very nice. Sculpt work is nice down the center here. No paint here, but it's fine. Again, it's a small figure. I don't mind it. There is paint here. There's silver paint on the legs, which looks really good. And then you got the gunmetal in there. And then you got the gunmetal in there. And the legs are a nice sculpt all throughout. You got a little paint right at the edges there, which is neat. Here's what the back looks like. Wheels, a lot of sculpt work. No paint down here. Oh, actually, there's paint over here on the legs again. That's interesting. I guess that's more due to what it looks like transformation. These are painted throughout. I'm impressed. And then you got paint on its back. Nice flat back. Really well done there. So that's pretty good. The pipes are okay. You saw the fist maybe before, but here it is again. Nice fist. And then at the top here, you know, you do get a little bit of lights poking through here. And then you do get his head if you want a focus camera, which is a nice Optimus head. It really is. Really well done. Sculpt work throughout is very nice. The silver looks good. The blue eyes look good. You see black around the eyes, which is nice. So, yeah, I'd say this is pretty good. I think the proportions are decent enough on this little figure. He's a little Optimus, but he's a good-looking Optimus. Yeah, what more can I ask for? Let's do articulation. How about that? Head moves like so. I'm not expecting anything crazy here. Articulation-wise, but the shoulders move very nicely. That's good. You got swivel there. You got the bicep. You got die-cast content in there. Fists don't do anything, so that's a bummer. Legs go out. They go forward. They go back. You get a swivel right above the knee there, and then a single joint, and the feet don't do anything. So I mean, it can't be as good as the Studio Series, which you know, it was pretty good. It was pretty good, the studio series. Kind of grew on me as we went. And that Takara one, I thought was a little disappointing, to be honest. I was expecting a little bit better from a DX, especially since the one the year before it for Rise of the Beast Son Optimus Prime was very, very nice. Anywho, this Prime one, a changer figure, is pretty... Ooh, actually, you can go back a little bit on the chest, which is a little different. Again, transformation and all that, but looks pretty good. Ooh, I knocked that out, but we'll get it. But anywho, I do like this figure. Since I knocked a pipe out, you can put it in his hand as a gun. There's that. Oh, we got a little big gimmick. If you open up this and you pull out the bottom of the chest, you do have the Matrix in there. And I think it could come out. It could launch out even. And it could fit in his hand too, so you got the touch. There's the Matrix. It's not wanting to focus for me for some reason. Come on, baby. Come on. There we go. A little bit of a zoom in for y'all would be nice, right? Very nicely done. I had to dig it, and I like the little handles too. That makes things so much easier, but nicely painted. All right, but with that all said, there's only one thing left to do, of course, and that's transform and roll out. Okay, and here it is all transformed up. I had to do some of that off camera because it was weird. I felt like it was weird. I don't like how these arms come at an angle here. Yeah, it's a little bit odd. It does roll okay. I don't know how well you can see it, but it rolls. It's an alright piece in this mode, you know. It's kind of lacking a little bit, but it's alright piece. This could go into here. I realize that you have to, like, kind of, you know, pop that hole goes in between these two things. So I'm not going to do it again, because I don't really care that much. But yeah, it's okay. It's got wheels. You know, this is what the front looks like, you know. It's just okay. I'm not loving this mode right now. Anywho, here it is with our trusty Optimus Prime. And my final thoughts, this is an interesting figure. I do like it in a robot mode. I really like the Energon X. I think the Matrix gimmick is pretty good. It's nicely hidden away. It's a cool little figure. It really is. It's a really nice Optimus figure. I didn't love the transformation. I don't love alt mode, though I do admit the transformation has some really cool engineering to it. It was just kind of a pain in the butt to do. But I do like this mode, and I'm always confused about where these, like, movie figures in this size scale are aimed for, because, you know, the kids have the kids figures, and then we get studio series, so this is, like, somewhere in between, I guess, if you want, like, kind of, like, cool, full Transformers figures, but don't want to pay more. This is good, and I didn't pay more. I got this pretty cheap on Walmart.com, and I think, you know, they haven't been... No, they weren't exclusive this time. I think the first time they were exclusive to Walmart. This time, the first time meaning like Rise of the Beast, because I don't remember lines like this before that. I could be wrong. You guys let me know down below. But, you know, in this size and like this feel, like, I feel like Rise of the Beast and Transformers 1 were the first ones. But I did see these guys also in Target. I did get mine on Walmart.com. It was super, super cheap. Like they're usually like 20 bucks, but like I think I got it for like $8. Super, super cheap, and you know, it gave me free shipping on an order I was doing. So I had to get it, you know, and now I reviewed it because, you know, I have other stuff to review. I did open this guy up to throw out the packaging because I wanted to throw out some stuff. So yeah, here we go, Optimus, and there you go, guys. That is my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below, and if you're new to the channel, why don't you go and sub yourself to daily content, and let me help you diversify your collection with some Transformers figures, of course. Till next time, peace out.